mean, so for myself, got a couple hours. You win this competition, and we've done so much to prep for it, and probably didn't do enough of like your normal life. So like my vehicle didn't start last night after the competition because I've just kind of been running it on a bad battery because I've been focusing on this. So you're dealing with kind of that mess. You're obviously excited and sore. For me, physically, I'm surprised that muscle-wise, like I feel good. I probably could have gone for a run this morning, but I am totally beat up with scratches, scars, bruises, a couple burns from just trying to go fast on obstacle courses and ropes and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm feeling today.
Yeah, and obviously sore, tired and stuff, but I like he said, the family's picked us up the last couple months, and last night I got back to the taste of I'm a father, I'm a husband. Kids are crying and stuff, and it was like, all right, my turn to take the baby tonight because my wife's been doing that for, excuse me. I guess I'll speak to that one. The Prusik climb was one that we had hoped in previous competitions that only one guy does the Prusik climb, another guy will do something else. So we found out in competitors week, hey, both are doing the Prusik climb, and I got myself prepared. We had some time to create the ropes that you use for the Prusik climb, and it just unfortunately didn't work out. I made one rope a little too long and it kept falling off my foot, and that was one of those potentially catastrophic events, but he had an amazing Prusik time, kind of made up for my errors, and next thing you know, it didn't hurt us too bad, and we were able to finish that event, I think, in decent standing. So that was an event for me that was a tough one.
And for me, the night orienteering, the land navigation, so the way they changed it up this year, no use of any roads, no use of trails, so you're walking through the woods, and I'm from a small town in northern Minnesota, so generally like that's not an issue, and we got out there and like everybody made a couple mistakes, and all of a sudden you're spending 45 minutes or an hour through like the swamps of Georgia here, pretty wet, pretty cold, just continue to move. So, something that probably shocked us that we were going as slow as we did, but we just kept fighting through it.
It's just an honor. It's truly humbling. Like we said, we had Colonel Ralph Puckett there today, Medal of Honor winner. Guys like that are looking up to us and cheering us on. I mean, that is inspiring. As Ty, mentions in previous times, he's out there at 4 o'clock in the morning rooting on Ranger students as they compete, and just to be surrounded by that, to have that room filled with Ranger Regiment NCOs and officers and guys that have gone to combat and fought for this country. I mean, to represent them at this competition is truly humbling.
And for me, Fort Benning holds just a special place because as an infantry officer, this is the place where every time a major event in the Army has happened. I've never been stationed here, but I've been here for, IBOLC, Ranger School, Officer Candidate School, Pathfinder, Airborne, came back here for the Ralph Puckett competition. So every time I come back to Fort Benning, it's a go or no go event. It's kind of a gut check a little bit. It's a regimental assessment and selection program, and I had to come back here to get back to the Ranger Regiment. So Fort Benning to me is the place where you come to represent yourself and your unit. And for me, it kind of always holds a special place. And like Josh said, we stand here in front of the memorial. You can see the heroes here every single day. You walk around and, whether it's Colonel Puckett or, General Grange or so many other people that you can just walk up to, or will walk up to you. These are the legends. These are the people that have defended and made our country stronger for hundreds of years, and it's really an amazing thing. And I think that's what's great about Fort Benning.
I mean, I'm also a civil affairs officer, and so it's not typical that too many civil affairs officers compete in the Best Ranger competition. So another motivation to do this competition was to learn to be around infantry officers, around infantry NCOs to teach me a lot of those skills. So I plan on taking a lot back to the civil affairs regiment, and there are already a lot of great NCOs and officers over there, but this is an organization that's been around a little longer and has a lot of tried and proven techniques and standing operating procedures and things of that sense. So competing in this competition, bringing that back, but also bringing just the drive to want to compete, the drive to want to win, the drive to want to be better each and every day is something that I'll take from this. And then again, not giving up. There's going to be setbacks, but with a partner and with a battle team, you can overcome.
I think similarly for the infantry perspective, it is so important, or just generally in the Army, to compete and to win in everything that we do, whether it's out here during the Best Ranger competition or just every day at work, trying to make each other, trying to make ourselves better. The lessons, that I relearn every time I come down here is you just got to focus on one event, try your hardest, and then it may work out. Don't let the highs get too high and the lows too low. And from my experience, that's the same way combat is. And in the end, that's what we're training for here as military members. And good things will happen, but then bad things are also going to happen. Just never let that derail you from your plan. You just go on to the next event the next day. And if I can go back to my unit and just kind of represent that, and somebody takes away that little win from our win here at Best Ranger, if a guy wants to do this next year and it makes anybody else more competitive or a better leader, I think it's just a great win for the organization and the Army.